People Station 99 Jams, Miami's #1 for hip hop and R&B. It's the North Miami Monster, DJ Lucky C, and I have the honor to be sitting next to somebody who I think is the next big R&B sensation out of the crib.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to hype you up now. I'm trying to hype you up.
I like how that sounds.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Welcome to the couch. How you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
The pleasure's all mine. It's Valentine's week, so it's only right to have the certified heart girl. I want to make sure I said that right.
The heart girl, yes.
Heart girl. How did you come up with that?
I kind of, to be honest, played off of Megan Thee Stallion with Hot Girls.
Okay.
And it was like, nobody's really doing anything for the girls that's in La La Land and the hopeless romantics. So, I just came up with the Heart Girls. And, I needed a name for my supporters, and I felt like it was very fitting, and it fit us.
Okay, I like that. So for anybody that's unfamiliar with who you are and where you from, let people know, like, what part of South Florida you represented and how that shaped you as a person and as an artist.
Well, I'm from Miami, and Miami, if you live in Miami, you already know. It's a lot going on here. It's a fast-paced city. We got the scammers, the drug dealers, the everything. Like, we grow up differently from a lot of people. And I feel like, Miami has definitely played a part in my upbringing, how we talk, how we act, what we eat, everything. Just like the experiences that we go through and with these Miami guys. And I'm able to put it all in the music.
I don't know what that means because I'm a Miami guy, but we ain't gonna get.
But you know what? I ain't say they all bad. I'm just saying the experiences they take us through.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
It's rough down here. It's hard for us.
In my day, I was a little toxic.
You see?
I know what you come. I know where you're coming from.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask you, when did you discover that you could sing? Like, what age or how did you figure that talent out?
I figured I can sing very early on. Just singing in the car, listening to music. My mom playing a lot of old school music, a lot of gospel music, and just singing in the car. And then she like, that kind of sound good. Do it again. And I'm like, okay. And, she calling everybody, listen to this. And then after that, I knew, like, I felt like I sound like the lady on the radio a little bit. And this had to be like 6 years old, very early on. Okay. Yeah.
So, speaking of your upbringing, and like you said, there's a different culture that we have down here. And your music resonates with a lot of women.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So I wanted to ask you specifically about your track, Better Man.
Okay.
How did you come up with that track?
Well, Better Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I had just went through something real crazy. Like, and with this guy that I was dealing with for about 5 years. And I caught him with somebody in the bed. And I remember I was working at a call center at the time, and I literally was driving home from work. I was playing instrumentals in my car, and I was driving home from work, and I just started singing it. I never wrote it down, nothing. I literally just freestyled it in my car. And that's like I do a lot of my music. I hear beats, and then I get inspired by the beats, and then I just make music from there. But yeah, it was really about a real life situation. And, he had me messed up, and
you had to put him on blast.
I had to put him on blast. I was very upset with him.
Yeah, I mean, as you should. If you caught him in bed with another one, I mean, that's crazy.
Very crazy.
So let me ask you, because there's a phrase in our culture when it deals with R&B music, specifically heartbreak, pain music. They call it hurt hole music. Hurt hole music,
yes.
Yeah. So do you feel like that people, because our people, we like to box people in. Like if you make a certain kind of record, if you play a certain kind of way, oh, this is all you do. Do you feel like at one point people tried to box you into like that hurt hole music category? Like how people look at maybe like Keisha Cole. Like when you hear Keisha Cole, you're going to get that pain. Do you think people try to put you in that same?
Definitely. And my fans, they love the hurt hole music, and I understand and I get it. But I think it's only fair to let me as an artist evolve and, do other things. And, I've been waiting to make a love song, and finally I'm in a better place. Because when I was making her whole music, I was in a very dark space. I made a whole EP about it. The title of it is Her Whole Music. You get what I'm saying? And who's to say that I won't ever be back in her whole space again? I don't know. But as of right now, I want to make love songs. I want to make songs that uplift men. We don't always have to bash them. We could say something good about the guys that are doing what they're supposed to be doing, and taking care of the ladies like they're supposed to be taking care of the ladies. You know what I mean? So I feel like somebody got to speak out for those girls that love and the guys that are treating the women well.
And who better than the certified lover girl?
Listen, right? The heart girl.
Yeah, who better? So let me ask you about this new single that you got.
Okay.
Infatuated. You touched on it a little bit. You said you're in a happy place now. So
yes.
Who inspired this record? Can you tell us a little bit about that? Is it somebody specific? You don't gotta give too much info. I ain't trying to.
Okay, what I will say is the record was definitely inspired by someone that treated me very well after I came out of a very, very toxic situation. And it was almost like, OMG, like, I can't believe that this is happening right now. It almost felt unreal.
Right.
So it was like, I just can't believe that, I was going through all this and it's this out here as well. So, that's where I was with it. And it was inspired by a great person. And I appreciate him for that inspiration.
So I appreciate him too. Like, shout out to the good people out
here. Shout out to him.
The world is crazy right now. So shout out to the good people. So let me ask you, as an artist, who are you listening to right now outside of yourself? Is there anybody that you listen to, not for inspiration, just for your own pleasure? Like, who are you listening to?
Okay, let's see. One thing about me, I definitely, when you get in my car, you just never know who you gonna hear.
Okay.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like, I literally 1 minute, I'm one place and now I'm all in gospel. I was just listening. So, who I'm listening to right now, I do listen to a lot of Mariah the Scientist. We listen to a lot of Mariah the Scientist, a lot of Baby Drill. I don't know if they know Baby Drill. I lived in Atlanta for a little bit, and they got me familiar with Baby Drill, so I like Baby Drill. I listen to Tim's. Love Tim's. A lot of Sonder. Like, you gonna hear a lot of Sonder in my car.
So we going to the trap. We got R&B. We
going all over the place.
Okay.
We all over the place.
All right, I like that. So what is one thing that your fans would be surprised to hear about you? Like, what's a little known fact that people don't really know about you?
Let me see. Let me think about that. What's something?
Like, if it's something like weird that you like, that only you like, or it's your favorite movie, favorite song, like, what's something that people would be surprised to learn about you? Take your time. Like,
let me think.
I want to make sure this is good now, so take your time.
Something that they don't know about me. You did put me on the spot. I don't know. I used to suck my thumb for a very long time. That's why I have a lisp.
Okay.
And you know what? It's so crazy. I'm happy to touch on the list because I did some content where, like, some acting content, and I never paid attention to my list. Like, I forgot about it. Like, my family never brings it up. Nobody around me brings it up. It's just pretty much how I talk. And I have a list because I sucked my thumb for a very, very long time. Like, I probably stopped sucking my thumb after I got out of high school, like in my early 20s. So, that would be one of the things. Like, that is why I believe I have a lisp. And at first, when people first started mentioning it, I was so embarrassed. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm listening to myself talk and I'm looking back. I'm like, oh my God, I really talk like that. And then I started to, like, try to fix the way I talk. I'm like, to, try to correct it. And then I'm like, I'm learning to, like, really embrace everything about myself. And that's me. I can't change who I am. I really have to just be genuinely me. Like, everything about myself. So I'm embracing my list. I don't sound like anybody else. I sound like me. So, it's a way to make people. I'm distinctive now. When you hear me, you hear the look at the end. You know it's me. You know it's the largest. You know it's the heart girl.
I know that's right. Stand on the list. I know that's right.